guys, so it is the last day of March and that means it is favorites time. I love these videos because they pretty much tell you what a person has been loving for an entire month, if not longer, or sometimes maybe less. And it's basically like their all-time favorites, but you know, everyone's favorites change, so you just get to be updated every month on people's all-time favorites.
I'm gonna try to stop saying so and because I tend to say those a lot and it makes it really hard when I'm editing, when I have to cut out ums in between everything, because then I'm like da 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 da, and then it's so and those are my unfavorites for this month.
So my first favorite is this. It is the St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. This is actually my boyfriend's. He uses this whole line of like face products. Not actually, I shouldn't say that. He uses like a bunch of these different kinds. He doesn't use all the different products, but he uses like the different types. My old roommate uses the green tea exfoliating stuff, and he had some of that in his guest shower bathroom thing, and I used it and it just didn't do anything for me. Then I used the blemish control one, and that one broke me out. Like, it gave me red bumps all around this area, and my skin didn't like it, not at all. So then I tried this one, and this one is amazing. It makes my skin so smooth afterwards. It doesn't make it red or irritated. It just like, it clears up. I have like bumps and stuff right here, like clogged pores, and it just completely like clears it and makes it really soft and smooth. I pretty much use it almost every day in the shower. If you have sensitive skin like me, you should definitely try it because it doesn't break me out or anything. My next product is a foundation, well, it's actually concealer, and it's the Bare Minerals Well Rested Concealer. It's kind of opened me up to a world of mineral foundation. I now love mineral foundation. I never thought I would like it because I didn't think it would give you the coverage of like that a normal foundation could give, like a liquid foundation. After trying this, I mean, this is a concealer, so it did give me really good coverage, and you're supposed to use it under your eyes, but I used it whenever I needed coverage, which is like around my nose and then on blemishes. But I use it with like a stippling brush, and it picks up just a little bit of product, and it works really well. I definitely recommend this. It's definitely worth the like $18 or $19 at Ulta. Because of this, I want to try other products. I have the Maybelline Mineral Power, and I've been using that for a couple weeks, but it's not my shade, so I don't use it all that often. And then I also want to try the e.l.f. Mineral Concealer because I just think it would be comparable. This has been a favorite, as well as just mineral foundations in general. My next favorite is a mascara. It is the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Voluptuous Mascara. I got this from Big Lots a long time ago, and I never really reached for it because I realized after I bought it that it was in brownish black. But now that I've been using it, it's really nice for days when you're not really wearing any makeup and you don't want to have like jet black lashes. Also, I realized that the formula is really similar to Bad Gal Lash in that it's, when it goes on, it's really silky smooth, like when you apply it. And then when it dries, your lashes are still pretty soft. They're not like crispy. I like it, and after it runs out, I'll probably definitely repurchase it full price, you know, at the regular store. So yeah, I've been liking that as well. My next sort of beauty favorite is scissors. These are Conair like hairdressing scissors. Before I started making videos, my hair was like probably like 5 or 6 inches longer than it is right now. Nah, like 4 or 5 inches longer than it is right now. And yeah, I cut my own hair because it was just horrendous. My ends get so bad, and I hadn't gotten my hair cut in like probably over a year. I just couldn't justify getting like a $50 haircut when my hair is like so thin. I looked up a few videos on like certain techniques because I know like hairdressers do this number, and like I knew about that, but I didn't know exactly what techniques produced what results. Basically, yeah, these scissors were like $11 at Walgreens, I think. Now I can cut my hair like every 4 to 6 weeks, and it's gonna be healthy. And I've been doing like hair massages. It's just healthy hair is happening, guys. It's gonna happen. My next beauty favorite is this Fuse nail UV, what is this, gel polish nail thing? I conveniently have an outlet right in front of me. So you put your polish on, your gel polish, you have to get the gel polish, and you put your finger in there and you just turn on the light, and it like crisps your finger and it cooks the polish and stuff. I have it on my nails right now over top of Essie's Penny Talk, and it just really makes your nails really sturdy, and like they're not gonna chip on the tips. I think it was somewhere between like $10 and $20. I also bought the sensational clear polish because I wanted this mainly to use as a top coat for other polishes because I just wanted to use the existing polishes I had and then just use this as a top coat, and it works really, really well. It really does make them last a long time. This was kind of pricey though, but I'm sure you can get clear gel polishes on eBay for like dirt cheap. I love eBay. Just make sure you do your research though, because eBay can be kind of sneaky. My last like beauty health favorite is this. It's random. This Flosser. I got this from my dentist like when I was a kid, like a long time ago. I never really used it, and I honestly used to hate flossing. You know, the string, and then it took too much time, and I'd rather just brush my teeth and go to bed. Since I started using this, like flossing is so easy. It's like, how can you not floss? It's so easy. All you have to do is like pop this in between your teeth and you're good to go. Although you could just get the little like flosser things. Those are cheap too. I had like a bunch of these little refill things, so I just decided to start using it, and now it's right next to my toothbrush out on the counter. Okay, go back on please. And I have no excuse to not use it. My first like general favorite is this Nescafe instant coffee. I have been using this for probably for like a year now actually, but obviously I've never done a favorites video, so I haven't been able to share this with anyone other than my roommate who noticed me using it every morning, and my boyfriend who thinks it's just stupid because he likes to make his own coffee from a coffee pot. I like this because I'm lazy and this is quick. Normally when you put instant coffee into cold water, it tastes really weird because it just doesn't like disintegrate correctly. But this I can put in cold water and just make iced coffee, and like it just works really well. So yeah, I usually make iced coffee with this every single morning. I got this big one from Big Lots for like $5.45 I think. I mean, it's relatively cheap for how much you're getting. Even at the commissary, like a big thing like this of like Folgers instant coffee is like 12 bucks. So this is pretty cheap for, you know, what it is, and it's like Latin coffee, which I'm Cuban, so hey. My next favorite goes pretty much hand in hand with that, and it is this Tumbler, which currently has iced coffee. This is just a stainless steel tumbler. It's got a stainless steel cap and a stainless steel straw, but the inside is like a black plastic, and on the inside the lid. I actually got this for my boyfriend for his birthday. His birthday was on the 18th, but he doesn't use it, so I use it. I love tumblers, so I'm using it. I originally bought it because I thought it would be awesome because he could put hot drinks in it, since it's like stainless steel on the inside, so the like plastic wouldn't melt. But it turns out it's plastic on the inside, so you can't really put hot stuff. I mean, you could, but you'd probably drink some chemicals. I just like this one. I think it's really classy looking, and it's stainless steel, metallic. It's pretty cool, so I like this, and it works. My next favorite is what I'm currently reading my favorites off of, and this is just a little notebook. I have been writing in this thing nonstop since I got it. It also has a thing in the front where you like has pockets, and that's where I put like coupons and receipts and stuff like that. I just think having a notebook like readily available is a really good thing to have, especially if you're doing YouTube, because you can think of something and just write it down really quickly and you won't forget it. So yeah, I always like to have this on me just for if I'm in the kitchen. I usually keep this in my purse. My purse is usually handy unless I'm on the computer, then I usually bring this with me. But like if it's in my purse, I'll just grab it and, you know, write something that we need and then just start a list, and then you've got a grocery list. So I just think this is a really good thing to have. Just a little notebook, nothing like huge, just a little small one you can write in. So, and orange is my favorite color, so that's why I got this one. My next favorite is a smell good favorite. I recently got this little Better Homes plug-in thingamajig. I think it's Better Homes. It's got the little thing, you just put like the wax in there, and you put the lid on and you plug it in and you flick the switch, and it has a night light, and it also, or not like a night light, but yeah, well, I guess a night light, but the bulb is what gives off the heat and heats up the wax. I got some Yankee Candle little tarts, I think they're called, little tarts from the Nex or the commissary or whatever. For being at the commissary, they were still pretty pricey. They were like $1 a piece, and one little tart pretty much fills up this whole little thing. So and on top of that, they don't really last very long. Like, you smell it really strong at first, and then after like an hour, it's just gone, and you pretty much have to take it out. So I decided to go to Walmart and get some of these because I really do love the mahogany teakwood candles at Bath & Body Works, and these are a really, really good dupe. I've looked in my Walmart in Maryland, and when we moved out here, I looked, and they never had them like in stock. And then I was randomly there. I just was walking around, so I looked, and they had a full thing of them, and I was like, okay, I'm buying them out. And I had like 5 of them in my hand, and then I was like, no, calm it down. Rachel, just grab 3. So I grabbed 3. At the commissary, they were 99 cents to like $1.50, depending on which one you get. And then at Walmart, these are $2, and you get 6 cubes. And this cube lasts me for like 2.5 weeks. I'm only on my 2nd cube, and I've had these for well over a month. Like, I've had these since like the end of February, so these are really, really awesome. Definitely worth the $2, and they're made in the USA. Yeah. Okay, so this one is gonna be a fashion favorite, and I'm gonna put a little disclaimer out there.
Not everyone's gonna like this. This is a knockoff bag, so if you do not like knockoff bags or like replica bags and you are against them, just click the X wherever it may be. Just click like the back button, I guess, over here. Like just go back on your browser, pick another video. I'm sorry, but I spent some good money on this bag. You know, I did my research. I really like it, and it's pretty good quality, even though it's not exactly what was in the picture on the website, but I like it. I use my own money to buy it, so I don't see what's wrong with it, even though selling it is illegal, buying it is not.
So this is the bag, and it is a Celine replica bag. It's pretty much showing up exactly true on camera, the color and everything. It's a nice quality bag. It's got the little feet. The zippers, which tend to be a huge problem with bags from like eBay and stuff, the zipper worked perfectly. It's so roomy. I absolutely love this bag. There's so much space in here. But yeah, I like the bag regardless of the fact that it's not real. I don't really care. I love this bag. I don't feel like I need to explain myself. So I like this bag regardless of whether it had the logo on it or not. I just thought it was a really, really nice bag and a very sort of stylish, chic bag to have. Like the shape of it's just really, I don't know, I love the wings on them, so that's the main reason that I like them. And I like that you can wear it as like a shoulder bag and it kind of like squares up. I don't know. I just like it, and that's why I bought it. So if you don't agree with it, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Is that appropriate? I really, really love this bag, and I've been wearing it constantly, so that's why it's in my favorites video. Okay, my next favorite is kind of a DIY. They are terrariums, and I made these probably like 3-4 weeks ago. And yeah, this is what they look like. It's said that they're really hard to kill. I think my mindset was, well, maybe they're not so much hard to kill, but that they just die really slowly, so you don't really notice that you're killing them until like months and months later. But honestly, I think mine have really been growing, because this plant right here is actually growing another little duber right there. And then this guy, I actually separated him. There were 2 of them in the same pot, but I wanted one in this and one in another terrarium. So I pulled them apart, and I was afraid I was gonna kill them. But these 2 little dubers on him, the light green ones, those are brand new. Like, those were not there before. And also, there's a random plant growing in here, like a clover plant or a weed or something, and I just think that's hilarious because I'm growing something I didn't even plant. So that's one that I made, and I got the glass jars from a local thrift store. I will show you another one though. This one is one that's really growing. You can see like it's just spurting another little duber, and it's growing out of the wine glass. Like, it was not that tall before. And this was the other little guy that I had separated him from, and you can see he's got a couple new little light green guys too going on. So he's just completely sprouting his little wings, and he's going for the gold. So this one I might have to, you know, do something with, because he's kind of growing out of its thing. But it's a wine glass. Like, how cool is that? A wine glass terrarium. A freaking wine glass terrarium. Okay, my moment is over. I have one other favorite, and it is a television favorite, and that would be How I Met Your Mother. I kind of avoided How I Met Your Mother because I was like, I'm not gonna get sucked into it. It's just another bad thing. Yeah, I think I started watching it 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and I'm on the last season. And there's 8 seasons. That's 8 years of TV show that I've watched in 3 weeks. It's pretty much comedic genius. So I definitely recommend watching that show if you haven't watched it already. But if you're under the age of like 16, I would say, maybe watch it with a parent or ask your parents first. Maybe even 18, because there's a lot of like sexual references in that show. But I'm 22, so I love it. It's just a freaking awesome show. I wish it didn't have to end in another season, but it is. But anyway, that's my favorite show. So I think that is it for my favorites video. If you guys have any questions about any stuff that I mentioned, just comment me below or message me or whatever you want to do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!